between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. Adam Warren will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
And you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these journeyman number 4, number 5 starters anymore. Once you get into the postseason, it's the best of the best. You're seeing number 1s, number 2s, and you know, they've got another tough assignment here. But hey, no question, this offense has to get going if they're going to hang around in this series at all.
The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here he comes, 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it, but it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
He's ready now to pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Ready now on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. So look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Lorenzo Cain will get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
He's set. Now the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here comes a 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire's signaling for the infield fly rule.
Well, if you break a guy's back, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch coming. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at the stop. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
I'm not sure how this one's going to be scored. This was going to be a dicey proposition trying to get that guy at second base. And as you see, not only is that throw to second late, but the return throw to first is late as well. So they're not going to get anybody.
Mike Moustakas will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. Get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look there at our scouting report is here's what you'll see out of this 23-year-old right-hander. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
One out and a runner on second base. Ready with the 2-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Kane will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Alex Rodriguez will get a chance here, and you see the has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Hit something hard right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
The 1-0 pitch. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run shot off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. His second home run of the series. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher. There's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Brian McCann will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here comes a 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
On the way. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
A runner on first with 2 away. One on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Wow, you got to think you got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
2 out with the man at first. The 2-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Salvador Perez will get a shot. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
And here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Perez waiting on the 1-1. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? I mean, no way. You can't do that right there.
Alex Gordon will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it. But in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Alex Rios now. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
The 1-0 home. That misses 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Rio is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Alcides Escobar will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Get the strike out, man!
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. A 2-1 offering to 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
Ben Zobrist stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead.
Let's go, Yankees.
First pitch coming. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get 1, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Lorenzo Cain will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Don't give up the run.
Here's the first offering. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Eric Hosmer. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First offering on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, guys, you know you're in trouble when we bring up the pitch count graphic in the second inning. Things just have not gone his way so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one coming now to Hosmer.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Kc, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Kendrys Morales will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Royals out in front, 4-2. Number 31 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, number 31.
First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he reaches for one out of his own and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
In now, number 64, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Going wide.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the Texas Rangers lie in wait on the winner of this series, as they're already through to the ALCS. Gregorius get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now the 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Mike Moustakas ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ivan Nova is going to come on and pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Salvador Perez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
The 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's the 2-2 offering. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the full count offering. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Trying to run one inside there on a 3-2. I mean, that's a tough take. And according to that guy on the mound, a bad take. But he didn't get the call.
Alex Gordon will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Alex Rios will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Here comes the 2-0. And Rios turns on one here, but he turned a bit too much as this will find the seats, a foul ball. Two and one, home to Rios. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. What a flip for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Brett Gardner will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in slow motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Danny Duffy is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Carlos Beltran will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Alcides Escobar will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Alcides Escobar.
Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Chris Young is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. Ben Zobrist will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He waits. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He's ready. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Here's the 2-2 home. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, maybe he was trying to get just a little too cute there with 2 strikes, and this is going to wind up costing him a run. I think they're hoping to freeze him on a little backdoor breaking ball right there, but this one bites off way too much of the plate, and it gets hammered for an RBI double.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
A runner at second, nobody out. .2-0 on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Don't 1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
He's set now to pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 5-2 in favor of KC. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball, and now go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Brian McCann comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
And that's a sequence that'd make any pitching coach proud. They kept it low on all 3 pitches in the at-bat. He just couldn't do anything right there.
Chase Headley will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Rios won't have a play. It's a foul ball. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a little tapper here up the first base line, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Full count offering on its way. On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Number 31 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Good and slow and striking is like the pimping on it.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached big balls.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Number 64 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up, throwing on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
3-2, here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Didi Gregorius will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
2 out, bases loaded. He's ready now. The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Perez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail 5-2. Mike Moustakas will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Mike Moustakas.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Salvador Perez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Alex Gordon will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Here's Alex Rios now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Rios digs in the 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 0-2 once more. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Brett Gardner will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Pitch on the way. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Well, he'll get high fives now, but with nobody out, I think this was a pretty big gamble, but he turns it on. Once he hits the bag at second, he's able to slide head first as it beats the throw.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And he'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Chris Young will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The 1-1 home. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's just the old high hard one right there, up and out of the zone. You know, those always seem to look good coming right in there at eye level, but it's so hard to get on top of.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Come on, Alex.
Now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. Fouled back. Change is up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and this is going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Royals are on top, 5-3. Number 38 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 38.
Alcides Escobar will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, this was never going to be an easy play. This is towards the hole, and he's on the outfield grass when he actually gets to this thing. And then he might have been thinking, am I going to spin and throw it or throw off balance? so he never really looks the ball in, and they're going to hit him with a tough error on this play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
1-0 on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy, now things are starting to slowly get away from you.
A 3-0. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now both runners on the move. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
First and second here with nobody out. 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Hendrys Morales will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Number 46 will come in and pitch now.
For Kansas City, number 46.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, and he hit this ball hard, too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Standing in now, number 31, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. He waits, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Number 64 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He's ready, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here comes the 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Didi Gregorius will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. From the belt, the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Brett Gardner would be next. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with this ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Brett Gardner will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
On the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A runner on first with 2 away. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Right-hander deals on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. You've got to find it here somehow.
3-2, here it is. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. KC leads this one 5-4. Back here in the Bronx. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Mike Moustakas will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 31 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Alex Gordon will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his third. But he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
Here's Alex Rios now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Royals leave one. They hold on. Kelvin Herrera will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Chris Young step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. And a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. His first homer here in the series as we are all tied at 5.
Goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Number 44 will be the new pitcher. Alex Rodriguez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the first pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
1-1 on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last two pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the D's. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we are all tied 5-5. Dylan Betances will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Alcides Escobar will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ben Zobrist will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now look at our line score here in the 8th inning at Yankee Stadium. All tied as this one promises to go right down to the wire. Lorenzo Cain will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the pitch. Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Come
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Yeah, your instincts tell you that it's going to be outside, but he has such great movement that he comes back to catch corner.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ellsbury under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 31 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the pitch. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Didi Gregorius will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here's a 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-1 coming. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now 0-2 here. this is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He waits, now the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. This ball game still tied 5-all. Kendrys Morales will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Mike Moustakas will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out.
Shut him down now.
Here's the first pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Turn two now. Let's go.
One, two. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he reaches for one out of his zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Come on, guys. Turn two.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Let's go. Let's turn two now.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Come on, turn the double.
Now the 2-0. And there he goes towards second. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, 2 gone. Alex Gordon will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Jared Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Jared Dyson.
Here's Alex Rios now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now the 2-0. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Come on, let's get this job done. Okay, don't get rattled. Let's go, shut him down.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
The batter, number 2.
Brian Mitchell will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Number 55. Brian Mitchell.
Terrence Gore will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 0. Terrence Gore.
Alcides Escobar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Come on, guys.
Now here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hitters count 2-0. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
shows common strength.
The 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
Both those runners.
The 3-1 is on the way. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 out, bases loaded. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Jarrett Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Terrence Gore will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 0, Terrence Gore.
Wade Davis comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 17, Wade Davis.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he's still got them.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ball game! Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
We're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top, 6-5. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safe.